here with Coastal Crafts, and this is the Santa Monica necklace video tutorial where I will be teaching you how to make this beauty right here that features a freshwater pearl, recycled vinyl beads from Ghana, and this super nifty magnetic closure. I love using these clasps. They're a little tricky to put on, but that is what this video tutorial is for. So go ahead and grab your Coastal Crafts kit, grab your pouch, unpack all your supplies, and meet me back here. All right, so in our kit, we have our recycled vinyl beads. We have Softflex beading wire, which is this metal stringing wire that's nylon coated, really strong, super flexible. It's its own needle, easy to get the beads on with. We have one large baroque shaped pearl, and by baroque I mean it's an uneven organic shaped pearl. And 4 gold filled spacer beads. We have a gold plated over brass magnetic clasp, 4 tube crimp beads. And those are gold filled as well. Grab your bead stoppers, your cutters, and your flats. Also your bead design board. You can put the round nose pliers off to the side for now. I'm not gonna use the bead design board how we traditionally use it, where we lay every single bead in the channel until we get to the desired length that we want. The beads are little tiny slices. They're little hishis that would just never work and take too long. Plus, I like the pattern of the colors that the beads are in. You could sit and separate, colors and do, blocks of pinks to maroons to blacks to yellow. I like it all mixed. So I'm just gonna go ahead and take my cord end, my bead stopper here, and put it a couple inches down on my Softflex. And I'm gonna start stringing my beads, and then I'm gonna use the bead board to measure as I go. So here's a little trick to getting the beads on. Go ahead and cut open your strand. I'm gonna start with the ones that are on the string first, and then if I need to use any of these loose ones to reach my desired length, then I will string those on after. But if you go ahead and let's see if I can do this. Grab a stack of the vinyl beads and try and thread them on all together. Some of them are gonna fall. You're not gonna get them all on. You might, but try and get them on in little groups, in little sections, or you just pick them up one at a time and string them on. I am gonna do this necklace at, I think at about 18 inches. So what I'm gonna do is keep stringing all of these beads, transfer them onto my Softflex, and then I'm gonna lay my beads in the channel to measure. So if I want an 18-inch necklace, I'm gonna put the beads at the 9, the bead stopper at the 9, and when I get down to the 0, that is when I'm gonna put my pearl on with a gold bead on either side. You really wanna use these round beads against the flat vinyl for your center bead. It'll help your necklace to curve around really nicely in the front, so you won't see any of the Softflex showing. I have reached 9 on each side with my beads, my pearl in the middle with my 2 gold balls. If I want to hold this up in the mirror, I need to put my other bead stopper on, and then I can safely pick it up and carry it over to the mirror, make sure that's the length that I want it. And I'm pretty sure it is. I made this necklace 16, so I'm gonna make this one 18 so that I can layer them together. I love stacking bracelets and necklaces. And if you're a Coastal Crafts subscriber, This should look familiar, the Moonlight bracelet stack and the Del Mar bracelet. If you don't have these kits, get them. They're so fun together. All right, let's get our clasp on. We're gonna first finish our necklace off with the gold spacer bead. Slide a crimp tube on. Grab your magnetic closure. Everything is metal and it's gonna all want to stick to your magnetic closure. Just be patient, we will get this attached, I promise. Slide your soft flex, your end of your beading wire, back through the crimp and go back through your gold spacer bead at the same time. It's easier to get the tail of your beading wire back through this spacer bead before you crimp it. So I like to slide them on as a set. Then you're gonna hold your magnet in one hand so that you can grab your needle nose pliers in the other, and you're gonna get in there and squish your crimp bead. Flat, like that. Hold your magnet, kind of covering it so that your pliers don't just stick to it. Grab your little snippers, cut the tail off after that gold bead so that your end of your beading wire is hidden inside of this ball. Slide your beads down. And now remember, we don't want this too tight. So I like to have my necklace curved around when I crimp it so that it doesn't get too tight. So we're gonna go, same thing on this side, gold spacer bead, gold crimp bead. We're gonna go through the magnet closure and back through our crimp bead and our gold spacer bead. You just don't want this metal wire to be scratching the back of your neck. That's why we use this gold spacer ball. Hold the magnet, pull the end of your beading line until you have a nice amount of space between the magnet and the crimp bead. Not too tight and not a whole lot of wire showing. It's just not as pretty. Grab your flat nose plier, get in there, squish your crimp bead flat, trim the tail of see, this is where your pliers are gonna wanna stick to the magnet. So just cover it with your finger. Get in there and snip your extra. Pull all your tools and your wire away from your magnet. And now you have the Santa Monica necklace. Beautiful, warm pink tones with a baroque freshwater pearl, gold-filled findings, and super easy magnetic clasp closure. Thanks, guys. See you next time.